Hello out there, my name is David Show and you are welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Please do not forget to like, please comment, subscribe. Also turn on the notification bell so that you miss a video from me. You are welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze happens to be a media personality. He happens to be a public figure. He was once a radio presenter, but now he does his things on YouTube. So somebody somewhere known as Nathaniel Bassey. Nathaniel Bassey happens to be a gospel singer. He happens to be a pastor. He happens to be a trumpeter. He is well known to those who listen to Christian music. He wrote this thing on his IG page, that is on his Instagram page. He said, "Can we make this our profile picture at 12 noon on all our social media handles in a few minutes time, and also share as a post on your timeline and as a story?" He said, "Can we make this thing?" He was talking to people, his followers, his fans, those who believe in Christ Jesus Christ, Christian precisely. So this is what he wrote. He said, "Can we make this our profile picture at 12 noon on all our social media handle in a few minutes time, and also share as a post on your timeline as a story, and also declare that name into the atmosphere. Jesus, let the world ask what is going on, and we will tell them Jesus is going on. Can we do this?" He did this. He wrote this on his Instagram, and he said people should tag others. He made a biblical quote also talking about Philippians 2:10. Every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess that Christ is Lord. But a media personality responded in terms of Daddy Freeze. In Daddy Freeze's response to this, he wrote, he said, "Baba won't start another challenge to trend and possibly make bar." That is, Nathaniel Bassey wants to start another challenge. He did one thing sometimes ago, prayer challenge. It was online worship, and people were joining. So he said, "Baba won't start another challenge to trend and possibly make bar." Instead of telling people to go and get their PVC now to put Jesus pic for DP, who did this to us? Nigeria is living proof that Jesus can't bring peace. It has been 60 years doing the same thing with no results. Bro, come on. His own perspective about life is different, and Nathaniel Bassey's about life is also different. Nathaniel Bassey is a Christian. He said, "Let us write Jesus on our DP, on our timeline. Let us make it trend. And when people ask us what is going on, let us tell them Jesus is trending." But Daddy Free said, "No, you shouldn't have said that. What you should have said is that, ways of the situation of Nigeria, you should have told people to go and get their PVC, to go and enroll for PVC, and when election come, they should let their opinion known through ballot paper." Daddy Freeze is used to this. He always believed people should believe in his line, which is not so. So when I even went to the comment section, somebody wrote in that comment section that once upon a time, Nathaniel Bassey told people to go and get their PVC. I believe you shouldn't condemn people because of what they believe in. We have different perspective to life. Sometimes ago, a pastor built a church, erected a building. Daddy Freeze was telling the man that, "No, you shouldn't have built a building. You should have invested that huge amount of money that you use in erecting church building. You should have used it to make a factory. At least employment opportunity would have been created." A pastor should not build church, but rather church money he should channel it into factory building. I believe it is not like that. I want to believe if Daddy Free should make his money as a media person, I want to believe he will also go ahead in that line. He happens to be a media personnel. He would rather open a TV station, a radio station. Even in that line, he could even open a newspaper company, print media. You grow on your line. Just imagine musician. When musician makes their money, what they will do is to probably open a studio. You hardly will you see a musician that will blow, that will make money and use the money he has made to open a bakery, because that is not his line. We all have a life, we all have a calling. When pastors, when they make their money, what they do is build church, and the church they built also, it's also an avenue, to also employ people. They build church and their church is doing well. The best thing is to expand. When they expand, they build schools, they build other things. Like that's their own line. You know, you can't expect somebody who is a pastor to go and open a factory. Yes, it is doable, but when that thought is not coming to their head, why will you blame them for that? Well, as I said earlier, when Daddy Freeze make his money, you know, he will also, the money he has acquired, he will also use it on that same line. Probably open a studio, own a radio station. You will develop yourself based on your line. You know, him now challenging Nathaniel Bassey. Nathaniel Bassey for now might not tell people to go and get their PVC because I learned he has done it once. So we all cannot think in the same direction. You that have thought of that, you can tell people, please go and get your PVC. Let's put the right people at the helms of affairs in Nigeria. So I believe that the Freeze got this wrong by attacking the personality of Nathaniel Bassey. We all cannot think in the same line. You too can do that on your own social media handle. You can tell people to go and get their PVC and let the other person does his own. This is how a nation is built, when people think differently. Diversity of views is welcome and people have rights to their own opinion. My name is David Showande. Please subscribe, comment, also turn on the notification bell so that you miss a video from me. Thank you.